Hey, everybody out there. Welcome to the very first episode of Our Big Pile of Dirt,
Big pile of
episode
dirt.
one, with me, Derek, and Sean over there.
I'm Shawn.
And this is the first time I'm remembering to point to the left instead of the right in order to get to somebody. Yeah.
Fuck.
See? Yeah. It takes some practice. Takes some
This is the
practice.
closest I've gotten to you in months.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah. Oh, how great would it be if I had a fake arm? Man.
If I just pull out a fucking mannequin arm.
Yeah, that would have freaked everybody out.
All right, we'll just do like prop comedy for another episode.
Yeah, we'll save that prop comedy, and the best prop comics will be a topic of another episode. Yeah,
We'll review the top 10 prop comics.
Top 10 props. Prop top 10.
Prop top 10
Prop top 10. The prop tops. The prop of the top.
Propping up the top 10 comic cops.
Top of the props. Yeah, top of the props.
Top of the props.
Yeah.
Number 10, top of the props. Fuck it. Let's talk about this now.
Yeah, all right. So I only really know about Carrot Top It. And
that's why
as far as prop comics. Yeah.
That's why I mostly find it funny is just talking about the top 10 prop comics, and really there's what, 2?
Yeah. Oh, you know another?
Yeah, I would say who's the magic guy, the magic comedian?
Oh no, he's a magician.
Yeah, but that's like just shy of a prop comp.
Nah, I don't want to upset the magic community, man. We're live.
They're all fucking prop comics, just like fucking illusion prop comics. Just prop comics full of themselves.
Oh yeah. No, there's got to be another prop comic. If anybody out there in the chat, I see Justin Rican in his comics. Thank you for coming out, man. If you could think of any other prop comics that we're missing, we got Carrot Top and Amazing Jonathan, but there's got to be other prop comics. I know there are. I remember seeing a couple on Make Me Laugh. Oh, Carrot Top.
We know Carrot Top. God damn it.
Thanks, Javi. Yes, he was one.
He was the one.
That's what we said. Yeah. Yeah. Carrot Top is the one. No,
Steve Martin did have that arrow going through his head.
They had that shitty show, Make Me Laugh. That had like 3 different prop comics on it.
Oh.
And I know that. Oh, Gallagher.
Oh, yeah. I guess I just forgot about him because he's just gross.
Terrible.
Yeah. Just a madman.
Yeah, monster. Let alone for him being a gross old man. He's a fucking terrible hack.
Yeah, man.
And it's almost hilarious that his brother stole his gimmick and called himself Gallagher 2 and started touring it.
Okay, wait, though. Let's get to the subject at hand, because otherwise we're going to keep talking about prop comics, because I didn't know Gallagher had a brother that also did prop comedy.
Yeah, not only that. No. He mirrored Gallagher's exact act and called himself Gallagher 2 and got sued by Gallagher.
Out of here.
Yeah. But yeah. So, and this is
where's that Netflix documentary?
No, Gallagher 2 is not just some YouTube guy. That is a thing. Trust me. This was pre-internet that this thing happened. I saw it in like newspapers and stuff. That's like Gallagher 2 is the real deal.
Just imagining just a newspaper article, a headline: Gallagher 2 gets sued by brother stealing, and it's just him. It's his brother holding like a gavel. It's like justice brought to Gallagher 2.
Yeah. Oh, and Javi did some digging up for us for prop comics, but all he could find is somebody named Keith Fields, who just might be a some YouTube prop comic guy. Shout out to Keith Fields, keeping a prop comedy alive.
That's right.
And this is why I wanted to do this show, Our Pile of Dirt, because we do have a thing to discuss, but it went off on the prop comedy.
It did not take long.
That's what this big pile of dirt is, and why we want to write it.
We didn't even fall off the subject. We just didn't even get into it.
No. We just steamrolled right into prop comedy and Gallagher's because of some dude saying gibberish. All right, now.
All right, right on.
What we're discussing is I've been thinking about this for a few days, and I haven't talked to Shawn about this really at any kind of length. I've just kind of posed him the question, and it started to make him scratch his brain a little too. In the film Star Wars, it's known that Kenny Baker, who is a little person who was playing R2-D2,
a person of diminished height.
Right. Someone who could fit in the little droid thing.
Little
And
garbage
I was
can.
like, yeah, so he could add so he could do no, they have remote controls, they have everything. Like what does he do? Like
Why was
why
this
did they need
necessary?
why was it necessary to put a person in R2D2? They had the remote controls, they had everything. They
Yeah,
had
that's not even.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not hard to make like R2D2 just a full RC
No.
vehicle. Like,
The only thing I can imagine is like, was he spinning the head?
but that's. I mean,
But that's engines.
yeah. It wouldn't have been that difficult of an engineering feat to make it go forward and back and also have it spin its head. They didn't have to cram some poor bastard inside
I
there
know.
in a fucking desert, and just have it roll down a hill, and he's just turning the head
Yeah.
like
And
just
when
torturing a little guy. Like,
yeah. And when Art and in a desert, just rolling him around. And not only that, when
yeah,
R2's happy or sad, he does that little bounce thing. Doo, doo, doo. Is it
yeah.
this guy just
He's just
running back
banging
and
against
forth?
the wall. They had to pad
Just
the
like,
wall.
yeah, just like getting it to shake to almost fall. Pop, 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 pop. Like what? And like, because those are the only things he does and rolls around. He wasn't piling it. He wasn't
No,
piloting
no,
it. No. And like they could use puppetry. Puppets were in robotry and RC stuff.
easy.
And here's the thing. This question is probably easily answered.
Yeah.
But we have not researched it. We did not want to research it.
It might have
Before
been
we
a guild thing, like they were
in.
required to have one little person in there. It's like
Yeah.
if you're gonna have a character that's small, you have to cram a little person inside.
Yeah, exactly. Like Javi in the chat wrote, can't give union work to the machines.
That's it. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
He's absolutely right. And it's just so weird.
Yeah.
Like, did he audition? Was it a favor?
Yeah. How many people did audition? I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Like,
If it was even an audition, may have been like
no. It's now I'm just imagining the auditioning process.
yeah, like, hey, get in here.
Get
Well, that's a
inside
garbage
this.
can. Get in
All
it.
right. Let's see you
Shake.
rock back and forth. See, I don't like it. He rolled a little bit. Oh, he fell over. All right. Sorry. Next.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's insane. Like, what's he doing in there? Is he just chilling? Is that another thing? Like, he's just
chilling there with a juice box.
Yeah. Chomping a cigar. Like pin-ups of women. Like he's just like a dirty man. Like he's just a man hanging out in there. Did he sneak in there?
He's just in solitaire basically while he's on set. And
Yeah.
He's putting scratch marks inside R2D2 like for each day. Each day of filming is another scratch mark.
Yeah. Maybe. Maybe he was like a stowaway, like he was on like the studio set and he like hiding because he stole something and he just jumped up into R2D2 and got stuck in there.
Yeah, and then George Lucas like opened it up and it's like
at the end. Yeah. Oh, you've been in there the whole time? Like he finishes the movie. It's like, oh shit. How can I get you not to sue me? Give me credit. I don't know why I said I want credit now. Yeah, I guess I did.
You just imagine all the little people having little gremlin voices.
Well, no, he's dehydrated, I guess.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. But I'm actually so like, yeah, I'm also still curious. Like, wait, what's Ryan got? Did you ever think that Screen Actors Guild is a union? And yeah, Ryan, we've addressed it. He clearly pulled some strings.
Yeah. Yeah, because like he had like.
I don't know. I mean,
and it's easy to find out, but we just can't. Like maybe he was a technician, like in a rocket ship, like just making sure it's piloting right, like fixing like things are burning out. He's changing wires in it as it goes. I don't think he's piloting it. I really don't think there's little controls in there and pedals and stuff.
Do you think he was in there when they had the part where Luke is flying around in the X-Wing and then R2 gets shot and they make its head explode? You don't think he was in there for that, do you? They had to take him out, right? Or did they leave him in there?
Whoa!
Yeah.
Did they need him for like before they added like the ADR effects for the beeping? Was he going boop 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 deep boop boop?
He must have been, right? Because they did they dubbed Vader. Whoever actor wasn't it wasn't what's his name who did voice for Vader?
James Earl Jones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that actor was still saying lines while in
Yeah.
costume. So like, yeah, was he inside R2 and going beep boop beep boop? Like,
I think he was. I
yeah,
really, if I had to guess, he was doing that.
I imagine because I'm sure he takes the craft seriously.
Yeah, I mean, he no, dude, I don't think George, I don't think R2D2 would boop there. I think he'd bleep. I think there'd be a bleep and then a boop.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think it's a boop and a bleep.
It's like we got
What
the
do you,
writers on set. Let's check back.
what is he, a fucking idiot?
We
He's gonna bloop before he beeps? Come on, George.
can't say that.
Get with it.
Yeah, people are becoming more progressive and stuff. You can't say that kind of shit. You can't be
Yeah.
all bloop when you're supposed to say bleep. You think when
No,
he like
no.
fell over, like it just like you think there's like raw footage of like R2 falling over and you just hear like a muffled shit.
Yeah. Ah! Like a clunk and a ah!
Ah, fuck! Spilled my juice.
Yeah. I burnt myself with my cigar.
My cigar. Smoke wafting out of like the seams.
Hey, I got a girl in here, George.
That'd be fucking tightly packed.
Oh,
Oh god.
yeah, like they take up what's Kenny Baker doing in there? They take off the head and a woman's head snaps up out of it like a full-sized woman.
They're both greased up.
Oh, nice.
I'm actually curious. Like you mentioned to me that him and what was the actor that played C-3PO?
Anthony Daniels.
They didn't get along. I did not
Apparently
know that
not.
was a thing.
No, I've heard stories about. I've heard like here and there people just saying it, like, "Oh, they hate each other," or whatever. And I just they hate each other's guts. I guess they didn't get along.
Mhm.
And I was looking up, like I looked up a little bit because I wanted to find out about that specifically.
Mhm.
And I only saw a headline that made me laugh so hard that I didn't read it anymore. Yeah, I don't know if that's ever happened to you. You just read something, you're like, ah, and it stops you from doing anything you're about to do.
Yeah, I don't want to delve deeper.
Yeah.
It's like, that's good enough for me. Was
yeah. So the main quote that he
Yeah.
said about him was that he's pretty much just a garbage can.
Oh my god.
Which, you know, those guys went through hell together.
Yeah.
That is hell.
Yeah.
Having to be in the stupid desert. Having to be
shiny
pushed
metal
around.
suits.
You know, and pushed around and going and redoing takes. And Anthony Daniels, that poor skinny little limey man, was jammed in the outfit for the first one.
Yeah.
Or for sure, the first one. Maybe a few more, but for sure that first one, that man was in that thing just conking around.
Yeah, not to mention like skin tight suit probably underneath it because they don't want you to see any flesh in between the the elbows and shit. So it's just hot as fuck while he's in there.
Yeah, and it's got like his elbows out like this. You know, he's like, ooh.
Wait, hold on. Just saying, hold on. I just noticed there's a bunch in the chat there. Wait.
Oh.
What was Ryan saying?
Oh yeah, that's way back.
Oh, Ryan said his dad was mentioning the union work. Yeah. Wait,
and
no.
He was inside creating a whole R2D2 language. Dude,
yeah,
I hope.
like Tolkien.
Yeah, like a Tolkien.
Yeah. Yeah, George Lucas built the entire Star Wars universe off of his bleep bloops that he made for R2D2. He just built a whole universe around that language.
It's a whole meticulous language and that's why they needed him inside R2D2 was to be R2D2.
He's the only one that spoke the language. Like he actually learned it. That's how he got the job. Like when he auditioned, he understood how to speak bleep bloop. And George Lucas was so impressed. He's like, wow, no other little person's coming here today and has spoken it properly. You even got the accent right.
That might, or I was thinking that they put him inside so he could become R2D2, know what R2D2 would think and how he would talk. And then he'd write it on his little pad, like in Madness and Sweaty Madness, being in there for days and days and days with some English man he doesn't like.
Yeah.
Anthony, fuck you, Kenny. He just pushes the thing over.
That makes a lot more sense now. It's like they originally were going to have a very like loving kind of like friendship, but since they just didn't get along in real life, they just decided to run with the fact that like R2 and C-3PO just like bitch at each other all the time.
Yeah, Oh man.
I like
And
it.
because later on they didn't use a person in any of those things.
Yeah,
For like, except for the first 3 movies, there was definitely no people in them.
yeah.
So like did Kenny Baker still get paid and credited?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is more research stuff. This is stuff we need to find. Yeah, but yeah, no, because that's just such a strange thing.
Yeah.
And I think he might have stowed away. I really think he might have. I don't know, man.
Just stowed away.
Because what would you really like? What conceivably to drive the thing? He couldn't have been driving the thing. That would have been like
If you're
really
like imagining that there's like just a little hand, like a little steering wheel inside of it,
yeah.
just little tiny pedals to make it go.
Yeah, little seat, and he's wearing like a wife beater and like fedora with a ticket sticking out of it.
White Peter sweating. He's got a
Yeah.
sailor tattoo on his arm. But I like to imagine it's not even like battery powered or anything, like the pedals. Like it's like one of those like pedals like you have in like a swan boat, it's like a bike pedal thing. It's just like going
Yeah.
and you gotta like back it up to slow it down again.
Cigar smoke leaking out of the
Actually, it's a lot more fun to imagine that there's like a whole bunch of pipes and steam inside of there.
No, I meant his cigar smoke coming out.
Oh, that too. But
Yeah,
I like
'cause
now,
it's
now,
the
now I just like
yeah.
kind of imagining inside R2. It's like being in the engine room of the Titanic.
Yeah, I was
He's shoveling little bits of coal inside there.
Like it's a trick of the camera. R2D2 is actually a lot bigger than it looks.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. Yeah,
It's like,
yeah, I know where you're going. Yeah,
it's a coal powered. Like,
Oh, yeah. Every scene, R2D2 and C3PO are actually about 40 yards away from each
Yeah.
other when they're filming, so it gives that false perspective.
like Gandalf and Gandalf and Frodo. Yeah.
R2D2 is basically the size of like a Volkswagen van. Like, this is a full-size car. They don't even have to have a little person. It's just a giant vehicle.
But they do to shovel the coal into it and make sure it's operating, and to like wrench up like loose bolts when steam shoots out of pipes.
Oh God.
George, it's not stopping. It's not stopping, Kenny. Stop shoveling coal. I stop shoveling coal. That's what stop.
Keep rolling. Keep rolling. We'll use it. Don't stop rolling. Oh
shit.
Yeah, like if you go back and watch like the original trilogy, you will find scenes where the size of R2D2 is actually fluctuating when you look really hard. Sometimes they miss the perspective. It's like, wait, is he 4 feet or 2 feet? What the fuck?
Yeah. Why is that Jawa look really tiny? They're supposed to be the same size.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Did a person just climb on the back of R2?
Why are there flames shooting out and a little man running out of R2D2? There's flames.
It's like it's Mad Max. Like,
oh yeah, just coming from the inside.
Yeah,
can't contain it. Why'd that little man run out, take a Jawa robe off, and run back inside R2D2? Trying to smother the flame with a jacket.
Yeah. I know we should look this stuff up. I much prefer this lore.
Oh no, we'll look it up after and then we'll know. They don't.
Yeah. Anyone who feels the need to is welcome to, but
yeah.
I mean, why not just believe?
And hey, here's the thing. Even if you feel like it, you can find out for yourselves right now.
True.
Just don't tell us. Maybe at the end if you want, but don't.
Yeah, don't. No, I'd much rather live in this world.
Yeah, this is a good world.
Mm-hmm.
And we got plenty of hypotheses.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. Oh God.
That was the other thing too, though. Like speaking of like the language and everything, like I know that like English was basically called basic. Like it was called. Right. I think So, but like everyone could speak R2's language.
Ooh, everybody's a basic bitch in the Star Wars universe.
But like, everyone take the time to learn how to speak robot bleep bloop. Is like an elective in space college or.
Oh, maybe Kenny Baker was just speaking English in there.
He was just No, he would have to, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, you wouldn't have to. People just memorize their lines.
Yeah. Hey Luke, why are you being such a pussy, you asshole? Oh, R2.
Yeah.
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 What's this big hairy fucking dog thing next to me?
There's a whole bunch of outtakes of him just being a cut up and ruining takes. Like, it's like, come on, we can't even fix that one in post, man. You got fucking Mark Hamill's cracking up. Shut up in there.
Just
Kick it.
and like it cuts to it, and it's R2 and Luke Hamill doing a scene. He's like, "Oh, Hamill, don't you crack, cause I'm gonna laugh." Oh, you made me laugh too.
Yeah.
And it's just still faced R2.
Mark, this is still faced R2. It's like, no, I can tell you're smiling in there.
Like laughing with it.
Wait, so sorry, who's Conquistadors again?
Oh, that's Javier.
Oh, what's up, Javi? Yeah. He says do an interview with Kenny Baker one day. I'm pretty sure he might have passed away.
Yeah, I was gonna say we do. Well, on this show we don't do seances, or maybe we can. Actually, maybe we can. That's I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you off air about the idea I had earlier.
Sure. I mean, I don't know. I think my mom has some tarot cards we could do. Figure it out. I don't know what you do with those. You burn them, right?
Yeah, I think you're supposed to. I think you're supposed to burn them and mix them in with oat milk.
You pick one at random and you go, and you set it on fire.
Yeah, yeah. You get scared, and then you set it on fire.
And every one of them, they're all scary if you think about it.
They are. I got my tarot did once, and only once I got my tarot did.
That's all you need.
It was weird. I was ready to dismiss it as bullshit because
Did you really get your tarot, or are you just doing it?
My tarot did. No.
Where did you get it done?
I was at a company party for the place I work at when I went to Texas for.
They got a tarot card.
Yeah, and I got my tarot did.
Anytime I pass by like one of those little tiny psychic, like offices or houses.
Yeah.
The thought always crossed my mind. I was like, oh, that'd be fun. I'm going to do that one day. And I'm not going to, or maybe I will, but someone else has to pay for it. I don't want to pay for it.
Yeah, it's going to cost money.
Yeah, that's why. That's why you did it, because it was at a company event, so it was already paid for. That's the only way I would do it. If someone's like,
I hope I tipped. I don't remember tipping. I hope I tipped. I don't know if that was something you could do.
Well, it depends on what the reading was, right?
It was a general reading.
If the reading was bad, like if they gave you some bad news, like why would you want to tip that? It's like, thanks. Great. I didn't have that many fears to begin with, so thanks for adding that one to the pile.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's $5. Thank you.
And she hit certain things, and it's like, yeah, I have been thinking about that. I'm pretty sure I'm always thinking about that, but then you said this and this. Oh, that's kind of accurate. That's weird. That's a coincidence or witchcraft.
Yeah, I guess that's interesting because it's got to be in the same vein as cold reading shit, but it's a little less, right? Because did you talk much before she started dealing your cards?
Oh no, not at all.
No, she just hi, I'm Derek, and it's like, all right, let's check it out. Shuffle the deck.
Yeah, and then it was I can't remember. I only remember one specific
reverse card.
Yeah. No, the rules to poker card.
It's like, oh, you got it bad.
You got the queen. It's pretty much I got the Queen of Swords because I've just been moving forward and not giving a fuck. I'm not sure if that was her words. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was her words or mine.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got pretty drunk, but I just do remember a Queen of Swords because I'm awesome and kicking ass. At that point, it wasn't wrong. And there was other stuff I can't remember, and I remember going, "Oh, that's accurate." But I'm definitely the Queen of Swords.
I like the fact that you don't remember much of it because I would love if she revealed some kind of detail, like where Curly's treasure is or something, and you can't fucking remember.
I got the decapitation card.
Yeah. She's like, avoid escalators at all costs. You're like, all right, card lady, I'll catch you later.
Like decapitation card. Oh, but that's a
Oh,
metaphor or
Leonardo
like a
DiCaprio,
simile. Yeah, it's like a simile. It's like a metaphor for something, right? It means something. No, you're gonna get your head cut off.
yeah. All right, let's do shots.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah, no. And yeah, I did get my tarot did. And it
that
was weird. But
yeah.
yeah. And I talked to other people who were surprisingly accurate, unless they gave them like a profile, a
Mhm.
work profile that they
See,
made it
that
in.
oh well, that's on one side a little scary because it's like, oh wow, yeah, that mean your job's keeping some kind
Yeah.
of like
Oh yeah, but I really doubt that's the case.
tabs on you.
Yeah.
No, but it also makes sense that they're like, yeah, so here's Derek's. They just gave her everybody's resume, so she sees everybody's special skills and shit.
We're so skeptical about tarot reading that it's like, nah, your company gave away
Yeah,
a profile that they
personal
hired people to
secrets.
make about you.
Yeah, yeah,
And it's not, and it's
yeah.
like personal stuff that you get.
Peggy from HR gave her your medical records.
Yeah.
She's like, you need to stop eating things with butter.
School permanent records.
Yeah, school records.
Heard you cried once in elementary school when a girl slapped your sunburn. What? How the fuck you know that?
Oh, I pulled the Jack of Trades. Oh, so you're a registered Democrat. What the fuck? Is that what that card means? Sure does.
I pulled a rotten pumpkin card. That means your dick don't work.
Thanks for sitting down with me. Leave your tip in the spooky jar.
In the pumpkin candy bucket that I have.
Leave a tip and pull out a tootsie.
That's right. That's why they call me Madame Tootsie.
Damn tootsie.
Oh, like Dustin
All,
Hoffman?
all my reveals are sweet. I promise once you finish that tootsie, you'll feel right as rain. Now I'm just imagining that she's the lady from the Matrix. I forgot her name, the Oracle.
Oh yeah. She's like, oh yeah, it's like this spoon.
This spoon.
All right. Oh yeah. Spoon man. Come together with your plan. She gave it to Neo, the Spoon Man. That's
Yeah.
what that movie was, right? It's
Yeah.
about the Soundgarden song.
Pretty much. Wait, there's a Soundgarden song about spoons?
Spoon Man. Come together with your plan. The Spoon Man. Come together with your plan. That was actually the best impression of that. That was actually the best I could do. That was good.
I'll take your word for it. I haven't listened to Soundgarden in a while, but yeah, I think you're right.
That was one of their hits. Like one of their, it was
song.
it was Black Holes. I almost said Black Hole Submarine.
Black Hole Sun? Yeah.
I almost said Submarine. Black Hole Submarine and the Spoon Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That Spoon Dude, like all these sound like almost Zappa songs. Like,
oh yeah,
that Spoon Dude.
Spoony dude coming for you. He's gonna eat some food. Then I'm gonna eat.
Your Zappa sounds a little Bowie-ish, but yeah, otherwise not bad.
You just don't know what anybody sounds like anymore.
Yeah, I guess not. Oh man. Yeah, I know my mom has a tarot card deck buried somewhere. Like
She a witch?
That. Yeah, she dabbles.
She buried a tarot deck in the backyard? What kind of witchery?
Well, the spirits we're saying too much.
Oh.
You need to shut them up. That's why she crochets now. Find peace.
She crocheted a koozie to stick him in. Like silence him. A magic one.
She crochets a god's eye. Bury the tarot card deck with the crocheted god's eye. It's the only way to make the spirits shut up.
Keep them. It keeps them lost in the threads.
Yeah. Otherwise, Bruce Willis just keeps her up at night.
All right.
All right, yeah.
So Kenny Baker.
Yeah, Kenny Baker.
Yeah, it was like the 70s and 80s. He was probably doing, in
Well,
there.
I mean, everyone on that
Yeah.
set except for Sir whatever his fuck face who played Obi-Wan, right?
Oh, Sir Obi-Wan.
Sir
No.
Obi-Wan. He's probably the only square on set.
Yeah, no, and he was only on there for the first movie, and then he's like, "Peace, this shit's trash. I'm a Shakespearean actor. What is this bullshit?"
I think George Lucas probably wrote like killing him off like halfway through that production.
Yeah.
I bet Obi-Wan was supposed to stick around for another movie, but they're like, this fucking British tight ass, like it's like, yes, yeah, every day it's like, yes, we like sci-fi and wizards. Like, why can't you just get over it? And like, he's just shitting on it the entire time.
I don't like you, R2. I don't like anything about this production.
He's throwing his burger wrappers from the craft services and tied R2.
These are delicious burgers, so.
Where's the foot pedal? Open this thing.
Where's boy Mark Hamill? Where's that boy with my new burger? I demand more burgers.
I'm his master after all.
Obi-Wan. Oh fuck! Oh god, I can't talk. Fuck! What was his just name? We just said it. Sir. I want to keep calling him Anthony Hopkins.
I mean,
it's not.
No, it's definitely not.
I just told you what it was.
Somebody in the chats Google that for us.
Sir Obi-Wan.
Sir Obi-Wan.
I want to get his right name. I can't believe I'm forgetting this.
I don't remember his fucking name. Who cares?
I just said it. I said it like 3 seconds ago.
This is probably like Sir Elton Other John.
Man. Alec Guinness.
Alec Guinness. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. He had the beer name.
Man, that was hard for me to say. But anyway, I'm getting back to it. Alec Guinness just ate cheeseburgers like Wimpy and Popeye.
Wow. Wow.
That's where that was going.
That's where that walk went.
Yeah, he just punches him, go, tosses him in his mouth like a Garfield.
This Shakespearean actor shitting all over space wizards, but still loves himself a good greasy burger.
Oh, good greasy burger.
Yeah.
Fucking mountains of them. That guy went through more burgers than David Bowie did coke and dudes.
Just fucking face planting in a pile of burgers. Yeah. It was in his contract. Oh, Sir Guinness doesn't start until he's had at least 4 burgers.
Harrison Ford, get your weed smoke away from my burgers. You're making my burgers stench up like your disgusting dirt weed.
And where's that pudding with the coke claw? I do like imagining that Alec Guinness did not know anybody's name on set the entire production.
Yeah. Where's that bun-headed bitch with
the bun-headed bitch? Where's the Cinnabon girl?
He just loved food. Oh god. Oh man.
I was imagining him walking into the set, the cantina scene, and just Alec Guinness is shaking his head, just like disapprovingly. Yeah.
These you don't even have any burgers in the scene for me to eat?
No. I performed at the Circle Theater. Right, that was Shakespeare's theater.
Yeah.
I performed the Circle Theater. Now I gotta talk to this walrus man. That's what I have to do now. That's my job.
To this doll boy you have here, and this shiftless pot-smoking hippie. I don't want any part of this anymore.
No.
What? We weren't going to kill you off. How are we supposed to kill you off? Make me turn into a pile of clothes. I don't give a shit.
I'm not even showing up for my death scene. Just drop a hanger where, like, holding my clothes up. Just drop it.
I'll put it in that little trash can robot boy.
And have another bot just come and like brush it, like at the end of a parade, just push it.
Why not? This is all stupid anyway, right?
Okay, well, I guess we'll see you at the premiere. It's on August. I don't care.
Fuck you, George. Fuck you.
Oh, you fat nerd.
Yeah. Fuck you, fat nerd.
Fuck you, fat nerd.
He's up in his 1920s, like convertible automobile with a beefy horn. Fuck you, you fat nerd.
Jumps on R2. Take me to my trailer.
God damn it. What? There's nobody in here. Where's Kitty? Where the fuck is Kitty?
Somebody shove another little person in here and get me home.
You, doll boy, Hamill. Get your scrawny ass in here.
Where's this thing's wrangler?
Where's its handler? Where is this R2D2, the R2 unit's handler? I want to turn into a pile of clothes and go home already.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
You think that's a wrap?
I think we answered, yeah, unless anyone else has questions.
Yeah. Two people
Open
in
it
the
up
chat.
to the forum.
Yeah. Anybody?
Anyone else got questions on how Al Guinness was an asshole to little people?
Yeah. And everybody on set, it seems.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it pretty much seems that the only people that got along were pretty much the youngins of the group. Oh, and what's his name in Chewbacca?
Oh, Solo and Peter Mayhew.
Yeah,
I
Peter
don't know
Mayhew.
if they got along, actually.
No, there's that one picture. They all look like they're friendly.
They're actors.
But it looks so good.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I do gotta find out. Because yeah, that guy C-3PO is a real dick. Like it had to be on him. I really doubt Kenny Baker is like, "Fuck you." What? Fuck you. I hate you. Like he's like everybody says how nice Kenny Baker was. It fans everybody. That had to be squarely on fucking C-3PO. One of the most hated characters of that goddamn franchise.
C-3PO?
Yeah.
I mean, but he was like,
ooh, I suck ass. Ooh.
Yeah, but it I think he like, it walked that line of being like, not too awful.
Well, yeah, I liked him in that new movie.
What? Oh, wait,
yeah,
the last one?
The last Star Wars movie.
That I was like there's another movie where he's just a person.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, talk about like fucking making it work, man. I mean, he's basically, as far as I'm aware, has played only one character, a fucking robot.
Think he's also dead, if I'm not mistaken. I could be very mistaken. He's alive?
No, I'm fairly certain he's alive. I remember back. Well, I mean, this is years ago, so I'm pretty sure he's still alive today. But years ago, I remember going.
He's still kicking.
Yeah.
Ooh, he looks obnoxious. Ooh, I want to slap him in the face so bad.
Well, now I want to see a picture of him.
Hold on, I'm gonna share the screen. I'll throw it up there for everybody.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's see it and see. Yeah, I saw the Florida Philharmonic perform the Star Wars soundtrack at the BBT Center. What is there? The Bank Atlantic or whatever it's called.
Look at him. He's like an uptight, highfalutin version of Frasier's dad.
They really didn't change much as far as like C-3PO's face.
Yeah, I know. It
kind of just looks like a metal skull of him.
It looks like he has a weird, like, jelly bean metal skull head. Like it's very strange. And yeah, no, that's him. That's him in the flesh.
I don't know. I know he's smiling in all these pictures, but he looks like a nice guy.
Oh yeah, he is smiling in all these pictures. I want to see him frowning. I want to expose this guy.
Well, type his name in angry. That should do
Oh,
it.
he's such a phony. What a phony baloney. Anthony Daniels, piece of shit. I hate you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nah, fight me, Anthony Daniels. Come for me.
He doesn't need
Anywhere.
to.
Anywhere, I'll take you down.
He's got C3PO money. He'll hire someone to fight you.
No. No, he's no. Then that just affirms everything I believe. C3PO.
Oh, he won't fight his own battles.
Yeah,
This
he's
old
a
man.
coward. Yeah, this old man.
This old man won't fight me.
This old coward won't fight.
I bet if I was inside of a garbage can, you bopped me on the head, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd knock that fucking hat right off his head. I'd do it for Kenny.
Shit, that's him like on the set of like the newer ones, I guess.
Yeah. And he's laughing because Kenny Baker's not there.
Oh,
He's a real old piece of shit. He
Christ.
hated Kenny. He hated Kenny. He hated Kenny, don't forget.
Well, yeah, wait. So we didn't even really like discuss that much. Like, where did you read that, and like to what extent? Like, what? Like, so wait,
I didn't. Like I said, all I know is that he said he's pretty much as useless as a trash can on set.
Well, are you sure
Why do we have him around?
Are you sure he's not just talking about R2, or he was speaking just Kenny?
The two actors hated each other. Like that is a known fact at this.
Is there
point.
any quotes of what Kenny has said about him?
No, I'd have to look. I'm gonna look that. I'll try to look. Oh. All right, but I could. Yeah, it was pretty terrifying, right?
Yeah.
Got a blue light. Yeah, I'll just type in Kenny Baker and Anthony Daniels.
And Charlie Daniels.
Yeah. I love that little Kenny Baker, man. He's hilarious.
Little garbage can went down to Georgia. It was beeping and booping all the time.
He came
Go on,
to
roll the garbage can, roll. Roll down the desert, go.
Okay.
Beeping and booping all around the way.
All right. I typed in.
You say.
I typed in
Sorry.
Kenny Baker and Anthony Daniels.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to find. All right. I found. All right. Oh, Anthony Daniels said this in 2019. Ooh.
Oh, he said the garbage can line?
No, he said something else that I just read.
Oh.
I don't know. Beat his old ass.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right, what this angry old man say?
One thing I will say before that, there is an article in the Independent called "Sidelined, Suffocated, and Nearly Baked Alive," the story of Kenny Baker and stuff. Oh no, that's Anthony Daniels. Oh, Anthony Daniels taking everything.
Where like he almost like overheated, like died as an old man on the new set.
Yeah,
I can imagine that.
Star Wars feud. C3PO speaks out against Kenny Baker. He was unpleasant, rude, and hurtful. I doubt it. Baker called.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, Baker called. Here we go. He said Daniels looked down on. All right, here it is. I'll just read the article. I'll put on my article reading voice. This is from express.co.uk. Best buddies on the screen. The men behind the droid duo famously feuded behind the scenes. R2-D2's Kenny Baker claimed Daniels didn't get on with anyone, but personally insulted and disrespected him in particular. He said Daniels looked down on him like a piece of shit, calling the 3'8" actor little man and dismissing his work. Baker called Daniels the rudest man I ever met in public. Oh, in public, Daniels once sniffed. It was like working with a bucket. But never addressed Baker's personal slurs. Now Daniels is doing, oh my God, after he's dead, he's going to talk shit about Kenny Baker?
That's pretty rough.
Oh my God, he's such an...
fuck. That feud went hard, man.
Yeah, Daniels is still clearly... Oh, he's playing the victim now? Kenny decided that he wanted to say unkind, unpleasant, rude, hurtful things. It got worse and worse. And rather like Mr. Trump, if you say it enough, often people believe you. Oh, so now you're just playing with people's emotions?
Yeah.
Comparing them with, oh man. You're not you won't help me beat up this old man.
That's not because all I say is like in his defense, who knows? Kenny Baker might have been an asshole. I don't know. It's not impossible.
Oh no! This, as for the work, Daniels bluntly gives his opinion on the difference in their roles and performances. No, He's like saying why they're different and why he's better. Why was he mean to me? I don't know why he was mean to me. I was just saying he was a fucking bucket. Why was he saying horrible things to me? That's what I'm getting from this.
He would never promote.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting out of this. He's fucking gaslighting everybody.
He had it easy sitting in there with his Mai Tais.
He once said about later films, Baker's name was only on the credits as a talisman. What an asshole, dude.
It's pretty dickish.
The fact is we didn't really appear or interact together. He was in a box and couldn't do it. He couldn't do anything with. He couldn't hear me. He never made a sound. I had to work, frankly, very hard to believe that this object, he taps a glass of water on the table, was my best friend. Oh my God, I hate this guy. R2D2 never spoke to me, but I had to believe it was real. I created all his dialogue in my head, so C-3PO had something to react to, bringing our conversation alive. Daniels reenacts a scene, delightfully giving R2 a rough East End accent. He is momentarily animated before adding, I think everyone just took it for granted and didn't realize what I had created.
So wait, so is he confirming that like Kenny Baker was like just basically rocking back and forth in that thing, not saying anything at all, like not even saying like
yeah, not even bleeping or blooping.
Oh.
Huh. But that still doesn't answer what he did. But it still doesn't. We still don't know the answer as to why.
It's true. You're right. It does sound like he's just bitching about having to work with a robot.
Another source of tension throughout the decades was Baker's desire to capitalize on the fans' love for the relationship for their characters. He really wanted to go on tour and do conventions together. He kept asking. I said, no, I don't want to. He didn't take it very well.
All right. Yeah, you're right. He's just an asshole.
Yeah, man.
Well.
Daniels has stayed closely involved with stores, events, as well as hosting special concerts and presentations.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. When me and Ralphie went and saw the Florida Philharmonic perform music from Star Wars, he hosted it. He just came out doing his, well, I guess just doing his voice. I don't know if it's a C-3PO voice. It's just how he talks.
Did you blast spitballs at him?
No, we were pretty high up.
Damn.
Shout out to the Russos for giving us those tickets.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. And
I will say this, had a blast.
Yeah, I will say this: this whole article was shilling the C-3PO, the inside story, his fucking book, with a forward by J.J. Abrams. Whatever, Anthony Daniels, you've been challenged.
Gauntlet thrown down.
Yeah. You got all the money in the world. You could throw an event that we fight at.
Yeah, yeah.
If not, you're a coward.
Derek will even fight you inside the R2 costume.
Oh, I'll do it for Kenny.
Still kick his ass inside that fucking little garbage can.
Like, and I know I'm saying this, it's not gonna happen. But if
you don't know that.
That's what I'm saying. If some crazy thing does happen, I will not back down.
This world is fucking insane. I could easily see where this timeline's going. That you end up fighting fucking C-3PO. Sure, why not? Everything else that's happened so far is batshit crazy in this world.
You know what, people? Let's make it a campaign.
Yeah,
all four of you.
Trying to think of a good hashtag for you fighting C-3PO.
Hashtag Hyde versus bad robot. No. C-3PO must go.
That's not bad, but that doesn't specify you fighting him. I'm thinking like brawl.
C-3PO KO.
That's not bad. Yeah, I can go with that.
C-3PO, C3 TKO. We'll workshop it.
Yeah, we'll put it in the comments. And
just in case, in the in the chat, Conquistadorks, what a dick. C-3PO is an asshole.
Yes.
Yeah. Just us.
I wasn't sure at first, I was I was thinking like, just like could be this the guy upset having to work with just a non-verbal trash can, but no, he just sounds like a dick.
Yeah.
All right, now let's go on to review. Yeah, let's go on to reviewing the opening sequence, the Imperial. Let's go on to reviewing the Imperial March song. Let's play it.
bum, 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 bum.
No, I've never heard the Imperial March. Derek has before, but so this is
Yeah.
my first time hearing the
Yeah.
Imperial March.
Pum, 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 pum. Bah, 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 bah.
Shit.
All right, guys, we were gonna stop. This is like a real conversation between me and Sean
It's basically
as
just
to
an
where
Yeah.
we were gonna stop about 20 minutes ago,
Yeah.
and we kept on going.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right, so that has been the first episode of Our Big Pile of Dirt,
Yeah.
and I like
What
it.
a pile, indeed. So do I.
Yeah. Yeah, you could find me on the Twitters at I think it's the Derek H, and at Instagram Derek_Hyde.
You can just find me here next time, probably.
Yeah, we'll work on it.
Yeah. I'm good.
We'll
Get
work on
stuff on the social medias, I guess.
Yeah, well, yeah. If I'm not gonna do it all. If this ends up doing
Shit,
it,
you tweet through my own profile on Twitter. Yeah.
yeah.
Tweeting for 2.
But yeah, all right. So yeah, this was fun. We'll be doing
Alright.
this next week.
Thanks for watching.
Maybe
Whoever's
same
here.
time. We'll decide. Well, there were peoples.
Yeah.
It's more than I've had. I've had good chunks of 0 before. But all right, guys, this is us signing out before we start talking again.
Love you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Oh, I didn't hit end right. Bye.